Good afternoon. Hope you are enjoying your Ed El Fitr holidays. My name is Kingsley and Ambrose. You are welcome to Independent Television. The program is still Independent Investor. And we have our usual guest,
Ambrose.
Yes, let's go straight. Ambrose, we've had just one day of trading this week. Last week, the market bled, down 4.39%. On Monday, it was down by 1.02%. And on Monday, something dramatic happened. Recalling what happened in 2009 when 8 banks were brought down by the then CBN government over acts similar to this, that their capital had been eroded. On Monday, short of being nationalized, the management, the board of Skybank was sacked and new guys brought in to run the show. The same excuses. Exposure to the oil and gas sector. Now there was no exposure to the capital market. It's exposure to the oil and gas sector. The bank was said to have a non-performing loan, or what we call toxic loans, of about 700 billion. Wow, that is huge. And the market reacted, and people are still reacting. Last week, let's just run the numbers quickly. There were, at the end of trading on Monday, there were 39 decliners. Some of them were banks, and just 10 advancers. Can you run through the numbers? Let's see what your first initial reactions.
Look at the market last week that lost about 4.39. Now it's switched from market to loss for a week.
Yes.
Coming on Monday, the market losing up to 1.02. Tell that market is actually bleeding.
Yeah.
And also, this is a result of looking at the global economy. Like it happens all over the world, is a pattern from the international market reflecting our own local market at this particular time. Now that we are all after the same scenario in Europe last week, they carried their own set rate. About 8 banks in Europe failed the test rate, and the market reacted to it in over there. You to see that market over there had not read that last week. Even yesterday, their market is reacting to that bank issue. Here again, Nigeria, we're having the same issue again, that one of the banks are said to be not well wrong. At the same time, investors have been protected and public investors have been protected. At that particular time, market for its own have to react to it, because every investment is against expectation. Yeah. If what you are investing for and you are not sure of the balance of the money, you need to put your money on watch. That's why I say that the market lost that same Monday, because when it just fit out to the market, investors will go back to see what the action of CBN.
Yeah. Okay, on Monday, Skybank was down 9.52%. Honeywell Flour Mills 6.21. Guinness 5.21. FBN First Bank 5.13, and 40 Oil 5%. Let's quickly start with Skybank.
Remember last week that when the stock was gaining last week,
yes,
I said that for you to jump into any company that for over 6 months, not giving you their full year results, and you don't need to invest in such companies. Not like when you send a child to school. At the end of every term, the child will bring his results back to assess the child. If a company being quoted on the fact that you stay for 6 months without result, no reason, you also send a sign. When you get up last, I tell people should just be very much, don't pay into Skybank, so you don't get your finger on. Not knowing that for money here, they are taking such decision. I say that any company that invested money, you are in it, at the end of their first quarter, 3 months after their full result, to start asking questions. Now this is bank that there is a law that after 90 days, if you release the result, that is going to expire in March. We are now already in July, the second half. Yeah, we are yet to release the result. If you saw that something is fishing somewhere. And at the same time, these same banks that we know in previous years, they failed to release the result at you. In 2014, released the result in 2015 around May, which is also out of the regulated period that they should. So it's a sign that 2 months after. So it's a sign that as an investor, you don't invest money and go to bed and sleep. You invest your money and watch when you're there, what is happening. Many Nigerian investors, when they do that, when they put their money in stocks, they try to sit back and say, no, look at where you are invested. I think I think only well. That's why I would that you want to invest money, invest in company understand their operation. But when they are going out of it, you understand that yes, this is not how it will be. Don't invest things that are too complicated and you don't understand. That a good investor should sit down and put my money in Cadbury while I'm not going to understand their operation, how their source of revenue should be. Like when you are saving after that, you can react and pull out your money immediately. So me, what CBN has just done is to save the whole market. But as it is now, there is fear already in the market, especially in the market stocks. Because ideally, if we want to say that Skybank is this mess, I mean, it might not be only this bank, but still we are not open up to know that this is what's happening. That's why investors at Friday, at Monday, try to treat banking stock the way that nearly all the banks shaded price on Monday because they are afraid, they don't know the next bank that will see them come again and announce. That's why CBN needs to also come around back again and boost investors confidence that, oh, this is the we have used fine, but these advances are okay, they are healthy, that investors will not come back again and say, now, everybody has got to drop back and watch what the market will hold.
Okay, now this is a bank that in 2014 bought Main Street Bank, another weak bank, the CBN managed bank, over. Now, if you look at the CBN statement from the government, it says that they had noticed weakness in Skybank even before Timothy Oguntayo came in as MD in that same 2014. That they noticed the trend since 2013, and you still sold with which money? Now, CBN has to. There are so many things they need to explain. With what money was Main Street Bank acquired? If the bank was already showing signs of stress.
Just that the CBN needs to explain to us. For a bank that is not ready to acquire another bank, something is wrong somewhere. Whether the figures they are talking about for investors are not correct. CBN as regulators will explain better, but they are the one that approved the transaction.
Yes.
They're going to tell investors this is what happened, this is what we are saying before we approve. So we will not even trust CBN again as regulator. Because if such thing is happening and investors are not aware, that means we are not playing on the gunpowder. We need to understand what is happening in the banking sector. Because this is the giving of any economy anywhere in the world. If banking sector is down today, the economy is totally down. We need to understand what is happening in that. That's why CBN needs to explain to us as investors. This is what happened that we approve this transaction. That's why even there are some banks that want to make to acquire a bank like Keystone of recent. But they said what they saw in Keystone is going them to acquire such bank. That means if such Skybank has entered into another transaction that is not neat, and they now use money to that kind of thing that if someone has seen the points in Keystone now and they are the wrong bank, they don't acquire it. Okay, that means they've done their own diligence. For CBN to approve this transaction, we need to tell more and let them explain to us. So I think first of all, guided against such, because thank God that this bank is nationalized at this point. If not, as investors, we have lost our investment in the bank. But there's for that if the new management can come in now and go after the doctors and recover the money, then it will reflect on the shareholders' fund. That is the shareholders can now have confidence in them. As we speak now, we are still shaking because they don't know that tomorrow, see them will not come with nationalization process. That means all the investment in Skybank is done. But the beauty is that, so they said, fine, they still have leave the old management, old director, about 2 of them in the board, and bring new exactly. Yes, so that will not be like, oh, let's see in the next 6 months, we're going to recover some debt and let the shareholders fund bounce back and the capital adequacy also improve, the liquidity ratio improve. Then as well, investors will now have confidence that yes, CBN is for us. For now, we are still at that. It's either that they are for bank or for investor for depositor. At this point now, let's watch next week and see what CBN will come and let.
Now there is one policy of the CBN that they seem to have abandoned, asking banks to publish along with the annual account insider related credits. That seems a problem that banks are carrying. Now nobody is telling us how exposed these banks are to their directors.
So the new important process, the international economic standard, there's full disclosure about that only that you mention the name.
No.
We are coming. Now we have full disclosure. if the repetitive standard is very clear for you to understand and interpret. But if you mention the name, they will not say whether loans from the banks or loans from the debt from the banks, and they don't mention the board. I just say like before they mention, but now they don't mention them again. So that you now use those numbers we are saying until they come out and say this is very only so before and the person will know exactly what to do. With the new reporting procedure, they able to mention them, just tell us what is what.
But mentioning names is key, because when you say somebody anonymous is owing,
When you say other bank or customer, that's where they put it. The more I just say customer.
no. These directors are, a lot of them are doing harm to these banks, because you as an investor, you don't know who is owing what. How can a director, for example, be owing allegedly 112 billion naira? It's not. Then there are directors that are serially indebted to bank A, B, C, D, and they are still within the system. Those directors are systemic risk to the industry, and they should be exposed.
So it is done on CBN to have another auditing process in the bank to know that this for every executive or every director in the bank, this not expense should not go beyond either they are giving you loan or not. Especially you must be in a business, not a free gift. If you are running business like that, or you are trying to take loans in the bank, only that when it's gone beyond a level, then let them cry out for the public to know. But as an executive in the bank, you are trying to take loans to run your business.
Let's go on to other sides of the business. Honeywell lost 6.2%. What is this still profit taking?
No, the number they released for their full year March was bad.
Okay.
Yeah, for them to have a loss of almost 3 billion from profit of 1 billion the previous year, so that the company has gone deep in loss position, and that investor has to dump the stock for another. Because it took ourselves almost 2 naira. There's no dividend that's coming from them. We need to drop, because if you have voted for years to pay dividend and they are not paying dividend, to drop the stock and go for another one. That's why I see the price dropping.
Okay, maybe it's the effect of the last Lenten season. You know, people were fasting, so okay, serious matters. Guinness Nigeria PLC.
Guinness for the past 5 years have not given us good results, and investors are watching keenly on that number. Whenever they see Guinness number that is not the top this year, you know, this is coming that from almost 280 naira has dropped as well as 95 naira in the first half of market back. Now, their 10% result that came last 2 weeks shows that they are not capable of paying a dividend again at the end of their full year ended is just this June. I mean, by end of September, we're expecting their full year result. And I think that on the capacity of number they are seeing, they are not likely to pay dividend. You want to exit Guinness for another stock. That's why the price is going down.
And maybe because you are not people like you that won't drink, that won't socialize.
Also, look at the beer industry. They are struggling.
Yes.
Look at Nigeria brewery results. It has been on a bad market. They have not assisted for almost 3 years, but they are struggling to pay dividends to investors. Then that Nigerians are, because of their falling disposable earnings income, they can't afford to be drinking anyhow again. And also many Nigerians are also becoming Christian. And that the brewery business will gradually be dropping.
Okay, maybe because of as a result of the poverty level, you don't need to preach to anybody again to reduce drinking.
If you are taking one cup before, if you don't buy one bottle of beer, automatically it's going to affect their sales.
Okay, FO, at least we have liberalized the sector they are playing. So there's more money now. So why are they punished?
FO have sold as high as 330 naira.
Yes.
Coming down to 180 is even good for investors like us to enter because the shareholding structure of FO has supported the price. Not that FO has done that their earnings it cannot support the price, but because the holding structure is a few hands, that's why the stock remains up. But now that's coming down. It's actually for those that know how to invest along where the billionaires are trading. If you have the idea, you can go and kill in FO and just relax.
Okay, let's go to the advancers.
Owando has been in use for more than 3 weeks.
Yes, we've been discussing Owando for
more than 3 weeks now.
Almost every day now. Yeah. Either topping the advancers or the decline.
Exactly. But the recent good news in Owando is that after waiting for more than even 6 months to get their full result, their loss from 174 billion dropped to 40 billion for 2015, and now bringing a positive result for first quarter 20%. There's also feel that there's a relief to can start paying it. Then yesterday, the now came again to another news that a foreign company has bought about 60% holding of Owando. It's a good news for
Is it Owando or is a subsidiary of Owando?
the subsidiary of Owando is already in Owando. That is, they are buying Owando. Whether there's a subsidiary, but for what they said, 60% have been sold to them. That is for them to settle all their debt and forge ahead. And also, they
To enhance liquidity.
and also the Nigerian banks, about 11 of them have come together to give a wonder about like 6 billion.
Yes, you said it here.
Yes, and they will pay interest in the next 3 years moratorium. Yeah, that alone will empower Owando to do other business. Now also the price of petroleum in Nigeria will be like now it has import and sell at the own price. So far it's not above the regulated. That is Owando they are more on downstream too. Owando has a lot of opportunity. Investors are not saying that if these are opportunities for Owando, they can come out from their room and they forge ahead. People are not keen in Owando. I think that is the highest gainer on Monday trading, and that is where the news of the foreign investor coming in came to the market. I think that investors are really watching and taking decisions according to information of food.
Okay, Owando was up 10.16%. Vanleer lost 4.9%. What is happening in Vanleer? I think those are the container people.
Yes, for now, I've not seen their. I will tell you that if I want to really, analyze the company, I need to see your number first. But most times numbers don't lie. Despite how you cook a number, you manipulate the number.
There must be.
If you manipulate the number today, the next one, if you didn't take it, that number will expose you. For that, people don't really play with numbers to manipulation. I've not seen their numbers to affect, but the price is going to be market for demand and supply. I've not seen number to support the rally for now. But when it's still like this, market demand and supply can always impact on stock.
Red Star Express is back in the radar.
Yeah, Red Star, we're expecting their victory because they released their figures last Friday, but they've not declared dividend, and they're likely from the earnings, so that they're likely to pay dividend.
There's something good.
People that come and go, they have earnings, not like only where that posted a negative result. Once one is posted negative, they expect no dividend from the company. Now we're seeing that this they are still in green and are likely to pay dividend. Investors are already queuing up to partake in the dividend sharing.
Continental Re.
They are marking their dividend this week for both of this holiday now. It likely be on Friday. And it's also articulation that for the rest that is selling for just 1 night, I think we're giving you 12 coupon dividend. So
yes.
Almost 10% yield.
Yeah, 10% yield.
Yes, 10% just take and
yes. DMA, it was up 4.4% on Monday.
Yeah, DMA first quarter results show an improvement. They move from a negative position to a good position. And also now that we are going to our economy being diversified, and now we are going to do more infrastructure to put the economy in the right position. So that is that the paint companies are likely to be the beneficiary from the policies. On that, people are still starting in DMA to position. So I think that every investment is against expectation. Yes. If you know what you are doing, you don't wait until you see results for invest. If you know what you need to bring the stock, because that means people have to start cleaning in before the goodies start eating the floor.
Translation: the market is for those who have nose for the news and the right news. Now we have looked at the market so far. What's Friday's market going to be like?
Yeah, I think the trading will continue on Friday. Looking at what happened.
The blood will finish.
Yes. Looking at what happened in the international market, as well, they are reacting to the negative position of many banks there, and also we have seen one in our space. Yes, we have seen one in our market too. And on Friday, investors have to react to it. We'll see another red.
So the reaction will continue.
Yeah, until we start seeing a positive earnings from either next week. That second quarter results start coming in, companies are not doing well. That will not change the psyche of investors now. So now, okay, let's start positioning for earnings now again. But now they are all afraid because they don't know the next bank that will see them and say this one is going down again. The thing they also need to come back and let the investors know that this what we have done, this bank is okay, or our banks are okay. You need that assurance. That's what investors need at this point now, so that they can come up again and trade the market. Because the market anywhere is an indicator of what's happening in the economy. If the stock market is going down, it means that the economy is not doing well. That's why the market needs to be up, and also the companies put there need to play more on the estate.
So the CBN should not be silent.
No.
They should talk about reviving confidence.
Exactly. They need to tell us that our banks are this now for investors that yes, and the ones they feel that okay they are not okay for now or they are having some sign, they should let the public know instead of not letting investors to be in a bank like now you know that this Sky Bank was not nationalized. Those that have been
No, it's not been
no, I
nationalized.
think not that it's not like investors have been trying now.
Okay,
So those that
yeah,
have
they still have
nationalized,
hope. Last week, on Monday, there were 80 million net
yeah.
offer and nobody was banned.
Fine, no, we need to really
I think it's the 10 million that people sold before
the news
the
came.
news came that scaled through.
Exactly.
Okay.
It's well on offer now, but I know that the price will still drop. It is at almost below 1 naira. It's going to go further down, but investors should not panic. I say they should not panic. Why is not panic that it's not the only sector we calculate, but that they are engine room of the economy and also they have many they control the market here because they play more in the market. But that is where everybody can do trading, what of the volume the banks have. I think CPN should come and assure the investing public that there's nothing wrong with our banks and that statement will go a long way to provide the confidence of investors.
Now let's look at the outlook for the second half of the year is just taking off. What are you seeing down the line?
Yes, I see a better second quarter compared to the previous first half. Why? No, the delay budget that we had in the first half, affected the market negatively. When it came, see that the month of May and June, there was little about to put that first half in positive at the end of the day because of the budget that came in May and the CPN coming with another policy in June. Now, if all this have happened, we expect that government will disperse more money as we go along the year, and as of second quarter, more projects were executed, and also expect that government should do more. So we bring that the economy from this recession, path they are training now, that to revive the economy. I think more money will be spent, and also numbers that are coming to the market, if they are positive too. Also, the oil also, crude oil price also improve. These are the things we are looking at will make the second quarter more better than the first half of the year. And I see that if it continues like that, the better will have better hope in the second half of the year compared to the another way that more numbers are coming towards the end of the year. Once you are seeing second quarter results, give an insight what the company will pay. Then third quarter result will come again. Finally, like this what I will pay. On that note, the confidence will be building up. But the real impact of the budget is not going to be very much in this year. But as for first quarter 2017, we cannot see the impact of government spending. Because if you are doing a project now, don't need to get the result now. But let there be liquidity in the system so that the economy will be running. You need liquidity to run the economy.
Okay, so there is hope in spite of all that we see around us. That is the message. It's been a day. Good afternoon.